your 9 practices through spring, I guess that's 60%. Just obviously adjusting to the new offensive coordinator, and just how do you feel like it's gone for you so far?
It's going really well. I think everybody's really starting to buy into it and understand what we're trying to accomplish. Trying to pick up our tempo, which is going to be huge for us. So really, just week by week and day by day, just mastering it and learning it. We're going to keep striving to get better every day.
What do you think are the biggest differences in the offense under Chip Long than under Will Hall? I'm not asking you to give away secrets, but just what just kind of in general terms, what are the biggest differences?
I think tempo is one thing that's going to be huge for us. Is just getting lined up quick, and not giving the defense, time to make calls and have the perfect defensive play for what we're going to run. So that's something that's going to be huge for us, and just open up the playbook a lot. I think it's going to be really good for us having a wide variety of different plays that we're capable of running. So no matter what team we play, what defense we're seeing, we have a answer for it.
Does that make it a little more difficult for guys? Are guys going to have to know more going into games, just in terms of?
To an extent, yeah, I think so. But we're raising the expectations and the standard here. So that's why we just got to keep putting in more work, coming up here, getting extra work, getting in the film room, studying our plays, learning what we're doing wrong, seeing what we're doing right, and just going from there.
First scrimmage of the spring on Saturday. How do you feel like you did, and how do you feel like the offense did overall?
I think I did decent, pretty well. There's a lot of things that I need to fix up, touch up, some footwork, moving my eyes around faster, really just getting the offense on the same page, more of a tempo and establishing that. But I think we did pretty well. But we can always keep pushing forward and getting better.
Obviously, you've got a lot of receivers out right now with
Mm-hmm.
injuries, and so Jatavian and that and Tyrek Presley, and they're getting a ton of
Mm-hmm.
reps. How much is you feel like that can help them?
It's going to be huge for them. I think also it's going to be good for us. Just getting to see different receivers and having to adjust, and that's going to make the quarterbacks better. And also having all these receivers that are in that maybe wouldn't have got as many reps if we had Mike Jones and Deuce and Kyron and whoever else. I think that just gives us more depth and gives us better preparation. If people do go down, because that's part of football, it's going to happen. So I think all around it's good for the spring right now.
Tyrek Presley's a guy that hadn't played much here. He's been hurt a lot
Hmm.
early on. It seems like he's got a good body,
Yep.
and it seems like you guys have a pretty good chemistry going on that back shoulder throw. And
Yep.
just what are your impressions of him?
He's working really hard right now. He's doing a really good job. He's actually my roommate.
Mm-hmm.
So that's we're just trying to get him on the same page, get him, to take it slower but speed it up at the same time, just more mental reps. I think that's something that he's trying to really fix right now, is just getting everything right, because we are putting a lot on him. It's a intense offense. There's a lot of plays that we're putting in fast. So once he just gets up to speed, he's going to be a great target for me. He's a big body. He's wide. He's lanky. He's got some good speed. So I'm excited about him for sure.
You mentioned the first week, the difference in coaching style with Chip Long and Will Hall. Just
Hmm.
how well do you feel like guys are taking to it? It seemed pretty good so far.
Yeah, I think they're taking to it pretty well. I think one thing that's big is they're definitely buying into what he's trying to accomplish here. So that's just huge for us, is knowing what our goal is, and continuing to push forward and trying to get there.
What do you feel like you need to accomplish in the last 2 weeks of spring? Just getting more comfortable in general with the new offense, or
I think at this point, our install is going to start to slow down a little. We're really just going to try to execute what we've already put in. So going from there, we just got to, know the plays that we have right now, and just, get them right, and really execute those and go forward.
you know you're getting Tajay's back in the fall. You know what Cam Carroll can do, but Devin Brumfeld has looked pretty impressive so
Yep.
far in the spring. What do you like about him?
I love him. I mean, he comes to practice every day, and he's the same guy every single day. He goes 110% every single rep. You know what you're gonna get out of him. He's a great attitude guy. He takes coaching really well, and he's here. He's learning the same offense as us. All this stuff's new to him, just like it is to us. So he's learning it really well, and he's a guy that's going to be very reliable for us, just because he comes and day in and day out, and we know what we're going to get from him.
And I think on the offensive line, you guys have 8 guys who started at least one
Mm-hmm.
game last year.
Yep.
And then you've got a couple young guys like Green and Matt Lombardi who really have come on too. How confident are you that the offensive line is going to be a more effective unit this year?
I'm really confident with them, especially having a new offensive line coach. I think he's doing a really good job getting them right. One thing that's going to be big for us is because so many guys, like you said, I think 8 have started in a prior game last year. Just that depth. I think that was something that we lacked a little bit last year was depth. And I feel like now that these guys all have somewhat of an experience and they're getting a lot of reps in the spring, I think that's going to be really good for us, just competing every day, because we don't know who's going to be our starting 5 next year. So these guys have an opportunity to prove themselves every day. So I'm excited about that, and they're just continuing to get better.
Was today your first time practicing in the Superdome for you personally, or did you guys do it in the spring last year?
No, we were actually at the practice facility. So we've been to the Superdome a couple times, but the practice facility, this was my second time there.
Okay, got it. Yeah, you were there. I think I misread the email.
Yeah.
Thanks for taking the time. I really appreciate it.
Awesome. All good? Thank you.